Top of the morning, creator. Today I'm here to talk to you about some of the tools that we have in our quiver of knowing. And perhaps you're not using them as regularly as you could and to your advantage as much as you could, right? Journaling and focus wheel. That's what I want to talk to you about today. So, I had a fender bender. This thing has been the shifting sands beneath my feet. And I keep coming back to groovy. I keep coming back to equanimity. I keep coming back. But then something happens, and I start to wobble, right? So today, I needed to write a letter to the insurance company, and I wasn't feeling all that. I was feeling doubtful, insecure, and we know that when I write that letter and I'm feeling doubtful and insecure, that's what they're getting on the other end. So maybe I'm getting the wrong person reading it, or the right person at the wrong time, or, right? I want to be at my highest and best frequency when I go to do something. Why wouldn't I? It's like going out on a date and wearing your clothes that you never wear outside. Why would you do that, right? You want to look your best. You want to present in your best possible way. Well, that's the way that we should be doing everything. Right? When we think about it, when we're conscious about it, if something means something to you, then wouldn't it be best to put your best vibrational foot forward, right? So I came home and I got out my trusty journal and I started writing, because this is the quickest way I know to get what's in my head down on paper so that I can really get jiggy with it, and also to shift up my vibration, and then my inner being swoops in and starts writing. And I can feel that immediately. It's like, oh my God. Some relief, right? Because that's what we're always looking for. So what I realized when I was writing was that I'm feeling insecure and I want to feel security. So then I went to the ladder of emotions, what Abraham refers to as the emotional guidance scale. But I've changed it up a little bit. You'll see that when my website's up and running, that I talked about it like a ladder of emotions, because as we know, you can't jump from here to here, right? You have to go one rung at a time. And I really like the idea of a ladder. That really works for me. So, and I added some words too, to make it kind of broader and deeper in its explanation of what it is in each section. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to figure out where the heck I was on the ladder. And it turns out that I was down by, number 13, 14, doubt and anxiety, in that order. And so that's where I'm starting. Right? I got to have a starting point, like the GPS. Where are you now? I'm in doubt. I have anxiety. Okay, now I know where I'm starting, and now I know where I want to go. I want to work up to maybe disappointment, distress, frustration, pessimism, boredom. Where I'm really going is the first rung of the upper echelon, which is contentment, satisfaction, peace of mind, and security. Okay? So I started writing about that. How that's where I want to go, how that's where I want to be, how much I love feeling secure, how much, even though I feel kind of funky right now and off my pins, that I know that that's available to me. I know that I can achieve that by just relaxing and allowing to go with the flow and realizing that this is a temporary situation, like a squall, right? It's going to come through, and then the blue skies and the chirping birds and all that jazz. Okay. So while I was writing, I realized I wanted to do a focus wheel. And many of you probably have heard about the focus wheel. It's a wonderful tool. It really can jazz up your vibration. And if you're feeling really groovy, it can take you from really groovy into a higher area. But I'm just trying to get satisfaction. I'm like, Mick Jagger, where are you, dude? So what I do is you pick something for the middle of the wheel, right? As a statement of affirmation that is not where you are now. It's what you're reaching for, okay? So my statement is, the car issue has been rectified in my favor. Feels good. The car issue has been rectified in my favor. And so, okay, great. Now, the next statement is where I am right now, right? The first one is reaching beyond, and the next one is Charlotte Rose. She's just, doing her little thing on the rug. Okay, and the next one is where I am right now. What did I write? I am here now, and that's okay. That's the big thing, creator. You got to be okay that you're here now. It's okay to not be, feeling groovy and flowing and blowing and doing all that stuff. I'm here right now and I'm okay. I gave myself permission, right? To be here, to be in the shifting sands, to have some doubt and anxiety. It's totally cool, right? Okay, so that feels good. I'm here now and that's okay. So where do you go from there? Well, I know that I've been here before and I've successfully raised my vibration. Hey, that's cool, right? I know that others have been here before and they have done the same. Right on. I love knowing that I can change my frequency. Circle around that. I love being in charge of my own fate. Ooh, I like it. See, I'm starting to feel a little better with each line, right? I can trust the universe is working on my behalf. I am a God having a human experience. I am feeling better already. I am capable of creating worlds. There is no end to that which I can influence. The universe knows what I want and how I want it. I love moving energy. All I need to do is sit back and relax. Wow. It feels so good to move energy. It feels so good to move up the ladder of emotions. I love to move up the ladder. You see how this is like fun with Dick and Jane? You're not, this is not James Joyce, right? You're literally just taking these little segments, right? Jane had a pail and went to the beach. I mean, it's that kind of stuff, right? You just keep it simple and keep it something that you can grab onto in that moment. I live in a quantum universe. My frequency will be the dominant vibration. I love having these tools. It is a joy to create on this level. And then off I went writing prose, okay? After now I'm feeling groovy, man. I am feeling so much better than I was. Was I in security? Not really, but I was mighty close and I was feeling a hell of a lot better than when I started. And then I said, now I shall write the letter. Now I shall write this letter from this new aspect, from this new point of attraction, right? From this higher disc than I was on before. Now I can affect change. Now I am a God having a human experience and I know it and I feel it, right? So that's the end of the tutorial today. I just wanted to give you, I mean, you know what's great about these things when you're a person like I am, right? Who I have this group and I love you guys so much and I love creating on the leading edge with you. And I feel like everything that happens to me is a teaching moment, right? It's an opportunity for me to share with you what I know, what works for me, what works for many of us. I know it works for Esther because whatever Abraham said to me, or, Esther's doing this, I'm like, me too. Esther meditates every day. Aye, Cap. I mean, why not, right? And then you find out, maybe some stuff works for you, maybe it doesn't. But I'm a big proponent of focus wheel and I'm a big proponent of journaling. And you don't have to journal just in the morning. You journal when you have a query. You journal when you're unsure. You're journaling when you want answers, right? You can journal the happy stuff too. You can journal whatever, but in the middle of the day, before you have a meeting or something is vexing you or something like that, grab your trusty journal and start scribing. I'm here now and I'd like to go someplace new. Help me. Ayúdame, right? Whatever. All right. So I'll let you go now. Thank you for co-creating with me on this leading most edge of thought in the whole darn universe. I hope you're having a grand day. Until next time, ciao, creator.